Deep in the frozen wilderness of 19th century Siberia, a man of mystery was born from the shadows of the endless snow. Grigory Rasputin, a wandering peasant, claimed to hold the power of God in his unwashed hands and a destiny far beyond the mud. His eyes were said to burn with an unearthly fire, drawing the desperate and the devout into his strange, hypnotic web. In small, smoke-filled huts, he performed rituals that left many convinced he was a holy healer with a direct line to the divine. But his ambitions stretched far toward the golden spires of the Russian capital, where a dying dynasty was waiting for a miracle. Inside the opulent winter palace, Tsarina Alexandra was desperate. Her only son, Alexei, suffered from the incurable royal disease, hemophilia. Tsar Nicholas II watched helplessly as the future of his throne bled away behind closed doors and silk curtains. Into this vacuum of grief stepped the Siberian mystic, promising a salvation that modern science and medicine could not provide. With a touch and a quiet prayer, Rasputin appeared to do the impossible. He calmed the boy's pain and steadied his breathing. To the Tsarina, he was no longer a peasant. He was a saint sent by God to save the Romanov family from ruin. His influence grew rapidly, moving from the nursery to the halls of political power and the highest circles of imperial decision-making. As the fires of the Great War ignited in 1914, Russia was pushed to its breaking point, and the people began to starve. Whispers filled the halls of the elite. The nobles saw Rasputin as a dark monk who was poisoning the soul of the monarchy. They believed his scandalous lifestyle and hold over the empress were leading the entire Russian Empire to certain, bloody doom. In private, Rasputin indulged in excess, a stark contrast to the holy image he carefully maintained whenever the royal family visited. Sensing his end, Rasputin wrote a chilling prophecy. If he were killed by nobles, the Romanovs would fall within 2 years. On a freezing December night in 1916, he was lured to the Yusupov Palace under the guise of a social invitation. His assassins watched in horror as he consumed cakes laced with deadly cyanide, yet he showed no signs of distress or pain. Panic set in. Shots were fired, yet the mad monk rose again, fighting for his life against his terrified noble executioners. Finally, his body was bound and cast into the icy Malaya Nevka River, a violent end to one of history's most strange lives. But the prophecy held true. Within months, the fires of revolution consumed the empire, and the Tsar was forced to abdicate his throne. The Romanov family soon found themselves prisoners in the nation they once ruled, their fate sealed by the chaos they helped create. The legacy of 3 centuries of rule vanished in the smoke, replaced by the haunting face of the man who predicted it all. Today, the ruins of power remind us that when blind loyalty meets manipulation, the total destruction of a nation is inevitable.